Because pick it up from my other mic.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, that one is on.
Okay.
It's solid.
Just wanted to make sure, because a minute ago, everyone saw this.
You know what? There's a mic on my computer, though. It would have picked up on the computer, and that would have worked better. I swear, I'm going to get a little applause thing in the background for you, so you guys to push it.
Just for Graham.
I have an audio board on here. You want to play around with it?
Oh, God, no.
Too late.
So, episode 1, we've been the one, Flash Stampede 66, along with
Shield
my
made an
co-host.
essay.
So, and Graham's off to the side. He didn't like no cameras. Plus, we didn't want him. We were afraid he was going to break the camera. He's going to break it. It's going to break right here. Oh, look, there he goes. It's broken. Yeah. Dude, now it's cracked. What the hell? The camera just cracked.
Well, if you wouldn't buy such cheap stuff.
It's not cheap. 5 years ago, it wasn't cheap.
We're working on it. That's part of why we're doing this. You know?
Yeah, basically, as you can see on our title up here, I do have a donation going. You can donate through our Patreon account at Geeks of the Web. You can also donate through our Streamlabs link, which I will make sure I get that posted for you as well during this video. Hopefully, everyone will be able to get to do it that way as well. That will be updated eventually once we get more money coming in to have us as a actual domain name for Geeks of the Web for it. So right now, though, I mean, we got a few minutes. I want to kind of talk about ourselves. You're first, of course. That's my job. My job is to throw other people under the bus.
Oh, okay.
Thump.
Well, just remember, usually I don't stop at the bus. It's a train track. It's like.
See, I prefer the bus because you can go. And I can keep shifting gears and just keep going forward.
Oh, so you just know it's a really long train.
Yeah, but then you don't get to see the person anymore because you're at the engine and you're like, I hope he got hit by that caboose, and I'm like, nah, I know I hit him. I know I did. Yeah. So, but yeah, like I know if you go to our Wix website, like I said, you can see more. But why don't you tell people, what got you into this? I know you're more into cosplay and stuff like that versus myself, which I'm getting there.
I was a theater nerd, only child theater nerd. So I remember the old 8-bit, like my parents wouldn't let me have a console because it would rot my brain, so I couldn't have a Nintendo. But I could have a computer game. Oh yeah, if I could play it on console, on PC, it was educational.
That makes really weird sense.
Hey, just roll with it,
I mean, it worked for you,
Yeah, there we go.
20 years ago.
Well, yeah. So, that was how I kind of started to get into gaming and 30 hours a week. Nothing's more. Lightsaber. Yeah. D&D. A lot of other, like some of you consider like old school type gaming, board gaming, things of that nature. That's kind of my niche. As well as like, various crafts and, cosplay things.
Well, right on. And that's cool. Never touched theater in my life. You get a personal audience, really. Because he's going to fucking fuck me over with that. He's going to do like, boo or hiss or something. He's going to do that.
That's alright. I have projectiles now.
I'm waiting for that. I'm scared. Please save me. Well, that's cool though. Save yourself.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, I'm stabbing Westward. I love him. Love you, Chris. Miss you. Come to San Antonio. That's cool though. I mean, like, theater is like, to me, a lot. It's a big gateway. A lot of people get into it, I think, through that because, like you said, that's the cosplay. It's the costume side, and I know a lot of people who did get into it through that. So that's cool. First, I want to say I did post the Streamlabs link if you want to go ahead and donate to us as well. Streamlabs.com/geeksoftheweb. Like I said, our Patreon.com/geeksoftheweb as well to help donate, help the channel out, help us get this going. About myself, I was kind of a little the same. Oh my god, I'm waiting for him to do something. So I'm the same way. I was in a certain sense. I am an only child, so yeah, it was one of those. I got a Super Nintendo as my first console. I think I was in the 3rd grade when I got that, and Super Mario World was my first game. It was so fun. I loved it so much. I think that was my big thing, is that kind of got me into video games. So from there, it just exploded. But I always stayed Nintendo. I never went PlayStation. The longest time I stayed away from PlayStation. Up until the other thing now, and then Dragon got me into it, and then
see, if you donate though through our Streamlabs,
you can get both. I'm from a small town, being able to do conventions. if you want to spend, good luck. But yeah, so culture and stuff.
Camera, I get it. I don't know.
Dude, I'll
we can
put up
make
a second
room.
camera.
We can make room. We can make this happen.
Do you want to put me in there?
I mean, if you want to get in here, sir, I can just we can push the table. Or hold up, we gotta.
Let's do it.
I can just do it this way.
Entry into all of this actually started a lot in the Navy, and doing D&D and it goes through. I really do enjoy a lot of new stuff. As he pointed out, his first anime experience, mine was a little different. I watched a bootleg of a bootleg of a bootleg of a bootleg of Akira. It'd been recorded like on 4 different tapes. That was the first anime I'd ever watched, and then I followed. And now, actually, I do kind of enjoy some of the stuff that now. It's the wide variety. Personal favorites: Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo. And honestly, and since I moved here to San Antonio, I've been doing a lot of stuff with gaming. Now, of course, Dice Masters, board games, miniature models, Nerf wars. We have an armory now.
Yeah.
Too much.
We do. There's no such thing. You can never have enough Nerf guns.
Please go look at that picture and tell me that. Someone go look at that.
There's people that have bigger armories. And for the most part, I enjoy that. A lot of more people are into this than used to be, and it's a great thing. You see a lot, you get to do a lot, you hang out with people, you can connect on levels you normally couldn't. That's how I'm friends with this guy.
I was gonna say.
I'm like, you
wait.
kind of been by proxy.
But look at him, he's so cute. Look, you should have put him there. So that's my story. And normally I'm not on camera simply because there's not enough room. The camera's kind of small. I know you want to enlarge. I do a lot of stuff in front of the camera yet, just because that's just me. But I figured, hey, while I'm here, and since a lot of people who actually might follow our 7 Days to Die streams on Tuesday nights usually see me going, look, I'm getting attacked by bears and dogs again. So
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, look, there's a bear. Oh, look, it's chasing Graham.
That's what cracks me up. We started with those two, and then all of a sudden the bear's like, oh, it's him. And they literally direct. It's insane.
No, the dogs were the funniest.
I hate the dogs.
And then they went to your dead body and were still eating it. I'm standing there next to him. Okay, that works.
And
the bear's in the house. What do you mean the bear's in the house?
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
I forgot about that one.
So yeah, my language is kind of bluer than the shirt I'm wearing. Yeah. Try going to the Mediterranean with 175. Still over here playing with my phone.
Oh no, I got something for him. Something for him. And if anyone watches We the Bears, Ice Bear Dance. So and cool. That's why I wanted to get everyone to like look a little more about yourselves too, and let us know too. Now I have my chats up. We are right now on Twitch. We're on Mixer. We are on YouTube. Come chill with us. I'll always have these 3 up. And like I said, this show will be running every Sundays at 7. Sometimes live, sometimes recorded, depending on our schedules, of course. I will note that in our notes, and of course in chats. I'll probably at least monitor the chat still. But definitely check us out. Donate though, guys. Help us out. We'll help get more content out there. So on that note, kind of want to go into this.
That was an accident.
Since you believe you can fly, can you do me a favor and fly out and get me a charge cable real quick for this?
Oh, she's telling you to go.
Yes.
And get her a charge cable.
But that's fine, because, as a man, I fully support my woman.
You should. If you were a little... Never mind, I'm not going to go... That's going to get me to another subject.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go my tangent on that.
Did I talk to you about your dating practices? Do we need to go to that?
Oh, yeah, shut up, sir. You and your... You know who. I hate you guys. So, basically, what this show is going to be about mostly is that... I don't know if anyone remembers the days of back in... good G4 days. I miss those days. Love you, G4. But back in those days, you had... Attack of the Show, you had X-Play, you had Kevin Pera, Chris Hardwick, Adam Sessler, Morgan Webb, and I want this to be a little bit something similar of Attack of the Show with maybe an X-Play kind of thing we can do on Tuesdays, maybe talk about games or something. We're going to figure all that out, but maybe we'll get long games on this too. But so the reason I bring that up is because we're going to talk about a few topics today. We're going to pick about 4 topics that came out this week, and we're going to bring them up to your attention, see what you think of them, see what you like. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and go into a little discussion about them. Please chat in, let us know what you think, how you feel. We can go from there. So
we know that we're really entertaining to listen to and watch, as you all just saw. But hey, it makes it that much more fun when you guys help us out. Throw your 2 cents in there. Let us get that extra opinion. We know what we think. We want to know what you think.
Exactly, and that's what we want. I'm trying to post some more links out there right now, quick too. While I'm doing this. So, let us know what you think. Let us know what you're feeling. So, on that note, you were talking about a game that's coming out that's made so much money, but it's still just sitting there? What's going on with this?
One of the things that Vash kind of touched on his rant a week or so ago was how video games are made. Well, as I mentioned, I'm kind of on the other end of that spectrum. I love my video games, I really do, but I also love my tabletops and my RPGs. So, my D&D, my tabletops, my Warhammer. I also love Kickstarter. You guys are going to hear me talk about Kickstarter like it's nobody's business, because I find so much stuff there. Thank you so much. That way we can make sure that we can keep an eye on your commentary. So, there is a game for all of you anime fans out there that I don't know how many of you knew was a thing. It was called Robotech RPG. And this was originally started on Kickstarter, which is where a lot of people go to get their games started, because getting these games going is no small feat. It really isn't. There's a lot that has to go into that. There's a lot of production and design. So back in 2013, a company called Polygon started a Kickstarter for Robotech RPG Tactics. It was a tabletop miniature game. It was successfully funded to the tune of $1.4 million. Yes, Robotech.
It's a lot. It's Robotech.
Robotech, yeah. I mean, Robotech fans, I feel like they kind of feel like they've been like shafted by the anime world.
They have.
Because of Gundam and all these other mech-based animes.
Yeah.
So Robotech has kind of fallen to the back burner, but people who are truly passionate about it are like, yes, finally this company has taken over, and why does it keep cutting half of me out of here?
Because you're trying to get the other boob. No.
Yeah, that's right. We need money. Money for the other. So all of this is going on, and finally they're like, yes, a company that gets us. Polygon gets us. They hear our cry. This game. And this is kind of going a little bit more into the... Hey, I appreciate you guys thinking about us. I'll send you a thank you card. It's like $5. Downloadable PDF copy of the rulebook. The entire game itself, from what I'm understanding, from what I've been able to research on the internet, was $80 to $100, just depending upon where you were at in your conversion rates.
Okay.
The original tier included a couple dozen multi-part detailed plastic resin miniatures.
Okay.
Once the campaign was successful, and they're like, okay, so we have these miniatures. They get them over to the manufacturer. They hadn't checked with the manufacturer to make sure that it was compatible with their system. So
that's ridiculous.
Their partner was called Ninja Division. And so all of a sudden Ninja Division says, hey, we can't produce these miniatures. Like it's not compatible with our system. Just not gonna happen. That was $35,000. A $35,000 mistake. Yeah. So they go back in, they redesign it.
Fuck up. Okay.
During the process of this, they say, hey, you know what we're going to do? Because we didn't expect this much support, we're going to launch the rewards in tiers. Now, what that means is, if you back something on Kickstarter, there are these things called, and I'm drawing a blank on what they're called, the rewards. Basically, it's rewards for hitting certain goals.
Your tiers.
Stretch goals. So what they said is, hey, so what we're going to do is we're going to release it in waves. The first wave is going to be the initial game. The second wave is going to be all of these stretch goals that you guys met. Because with $1.4 million, there had to have been a ton of great. So wave 1 began shipping early 2014, 2015, which for Kickstarter products, that's not from, if it was funded in 13, shipping 14, 15, that's pretty normal. Because you are funding someone's prototype.
Right.
So that's completely part of the process. So they start shipping these out, and because of that mistake, it came up with a total, just to get the initial game out, of $1.58 million. So
1.58 million?
1.58 million. So more than what they made on the project. But they also anticipated that they'd start because of all of these delays.
Okay.
Then some people would go out to, because some people, the people that back these things are vendors that go to conventions.
Right.
So then some people got some of the Wave 2 items. So a few of the Wave 2s went out. Not a lot of them, they probably sent them out to like their storage or people who had backed maybe 5 copies of the game.
Yeah.
People start finding these things at Gen Con. Huge gaming convention, for those of you that aren't familiar with Gen Con. What happens from there is they start finding defects in the product.
Okay. Like what kind of defects did it say?
It's just bubbling. Could be things just breaking because they're really brittle. Could be things that just, for whatever reason, they didn't mold properly. You've got vouchers on it, on the game. And starter, when product isn't delivered.
People are assholes in general, so...
Well, yeah. We backed a tablet PC that took longer than expected to send out. Oh, some of the rage on the Kickstarter page for that was like some people have, but I think we're probably also trying to use it in a slightly different capacity.
Don't tell me you crashed. I'm gonna be so pissed if you crashed, OBS.
Well, we'll find out here in a minute.
Do you have yours going to stream?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We're back.
Sorry.
Sorry, we had a glitch.
Yeah.
Technical
Sorry.
difficulties. Which, once again, that new equipment right up there at the top. You know.
It was, but funny is, so I have music playing, I put the music further away, and that's when it happened. So I think it likes the music closer.
All the messages still coming out on Kickstarter.
So, with some of this, it actually drove one of the developers to try to commit suicide.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, as we've seen with Apple, a lot of times in foreign companies this happens.
Yeah.
That pressure gets to them, and you know, and which is really sad. They've been fighting really hard because basically what it's going to take for them to get that Tier 2 back out is an additional $625,000. So they started reaching out for investors saying, hey, we know we've got a market for this. We were able to get this back with 5,000 supporters. And that is just the supporters that backed us on Kickstarter. Imagine all the other people that don't use Kickstarter. Oh yeah, I know, I've read some. They're brutal. Yeah, there is. Yeah.
It's a class action.
Yeah, there is a class action. If you happen to be one of the unfortunate souls that this is happening to, and you still have not gotten your rewards, because yeah, they ultimately couldn't, with everything that happened, they couldn't get an investor to back them for the extra $625,000. That's a chunk. If you're saying, hey, so we got 1.5 million, and we couldn't finish this game.
Yeah, because now you're telling me it's about $2.1 million to fix this game, to finish a game.
Yeah.
That we don't know if we can deliver yet.
Right.
And it's a table. Anyway.
Well, it's a tabletop RPG, so what it is it's not specifically like D&D. It's a little bit more like Warhammer.
The problem is that market is not flooded, but it's hard to get in, so it's a big risk for an investor.
In the United States.
True. In the United States.
Yes. The word Robotech, though, will blow you up in every Asian country.
That's true.
Most of the people I know that are hardcore Robotech fans, they're people who were born overseas.
Yeah.
Whether it be people that I knew who were foreign exchange students here, people who were born in Korea, people who were raised in Japan, China, all through that South China Sea area.
Yeah.
It is huge for them. And here's the other thing. Here in the States, tabletops are kind of, it's trickier.
Right.
You get into other countries, tabletops are the go-to. Like, we get most of our tabletop stuff, me and Grim, when we're doing stuff for D&D. 90% of it, if we're looking for really good stuff, is coming out of Europe.
Yeah.
To be honest. Not gonna lie.
I think every miniature I bought was from Europe, now they say that.
Yeah. Bones is from, actually, they're in Texas.
I don't know if I bought any Bones ones.
Oh, you've never bought Bones miniatures? Little resin ones? Yeah, they're pretty good.
I don't think I have.
Very well detailed.
I'll have to look at that.
So yeah, so that's what happened there. Anybody who happened to be in that unfortunate folks that never got your Wave 2, go to this Kickstarter page. There is a campaign update with some information and instructions as to how to claim. It says, What it says here, if you back this project and are still waiting for rewards, instructions for how to claim something are in this Kickstarter campaign update.
Wow.
Now, I don't know if Kickstarter is maybe offering some sort of refund for it because of the issue, or if... Because Kickstarter they do a really good job to make sure they're supporting their buyers.
Yeah. I mean, that's the funny thing. You say it's about 5,000 people or so, 5,300. You're telling me about $260 per person invested into this. And that's funny. That's just, I mean, it's a lot of money from not a lot of people when you really look at how many people are in the world and how many people play these kind of games. So it's kind of funny how these 5,000 people now are screwed, though. You know, that's what sucks.
Yeah.
You're not saying that, you know, others are screwed too because it's like, oh, hey, I wanted to get in on it. And now it's like, oh, shit. You know,
take a risk.
Yeah, exactly.
I had one Kickstarter, and fortunately, we didn't spend a ton of money. If we had spent a ton of money, I would have lost it. It was for terrain. They had these really, really nice laser-cut trees. And we backed it on Kickstarter. We're like, okay, hey, we can get the trees. You know, we've got other buildings and stuff, but the trees we don't have. Let's order some. I think we contributed like $15. As soon as the campaign was over, like, the guy was giving us updates for like 2 months, and then all of a sudden it went radio silent.
That's odd.
Sent a message out to him through Kickstarter because that's really the only way you can contact a buyer if there's a problem. Didn't get a response back for like 3 or 4 more months.
Wow.
And so when he came back on, he had all this flood of messages of like, hey, where's our product?
Yeah.
And this wasn't even a big Kickstarter. Like, I think the original goal was like $1,000. So he put up, you know, hey, you know, this is what's happened. Like, he told us what had happened, posted up the situation, and said, I want to provide you with 2 different options. As the people who bought into my product, would you prefer, do you still want the product, or would you prefer just a cash refund? Most of the people would have just wanted the product. And so then things were looking positive, like we were going to end up getting our product. Once again, radio silent, no refund, no nothing. And I just chalked it up to I just lost $15.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, that's really like I honestly have never done Kickstarter because of that stuff.
Well, see, that's the only time I've ever had an issue. I've backed up Reaper Miniatures for those who do the tabletop game. We backed a project for them for over $100. The Dresden Files cooperative game we backed. We've backed a lot of stuff on Kickstarter. Like, if Kickstarter had like a customer of the month, there are times where I would have been it. And here's the thing: is sometimes your stuff fun, sometimes it doesn't. Right now, I'm backing for painting miniatures. I'm backing a thing that helps you hold them and paint them. It sounds lame because a lot of people. Yeah, but here's the thing. But then if you're at like a painting class, like one of these miniature painting classes that the shops around here will do, if you're painting and then you're like, oh, I'm painting, and you're quit stick 'em, you either have to buy more. Yeah. This one actually has like a little thing, just kind of holds it.
Yeah. No, I mean,
but it's the same concept. But it was like $70 for 7 holders.
That's not bad.
Yes, and that includes my shipping and everything.
Well, that's cool.
So yeah, you know, I feel for the people that backed it and this happened, and I feel even worse for the fans who were finally kind of excited that hey, Robotech is getting some more love, and then this has to happen.
They get no love.
It doesn't. Love. It gets no love.
So, well, I mean, that's cool. It's interesting. It does interest me, and it's one of those. It sucks, but you know, and this is why I said, like, you know, keep an eye on everything, though. You know, like they say, you know, message them, talk to these people. They have good and bad experiences with Kickstarter. Apparently, I never touched it.
Well, it's like anything else. If you're, you know, I think we've all gone to maybe a show where you've had someone commission something. Sometimes it's great. The person you're with is really professional. Sometimes they're not so great. And, you know, you put money down and you lost it. You know? Yeah.
And that's true.
Yeah.
So, the other thing I want to talk about, and it's something that's come up in the news this past week, especially with the move date, or I guess the premiere date moved up a week, is part of the Avengers Infinity Wars, which is the Soul Gem or the Soul Stone, however you want to word it, because depending on what you read, I've read Infinity Gauntlet, so I know, I call them gems, but, you know, whatever. If you've noticed, we've had all but one gem come out, or stone come out, and we are getting the movie April 27th. The Soul Stone is still missing. Have we seen it yet? I don't know. Like, there's a theory that it could be part of the vibranium of that asteroid that hit the Earth and is now there, which is kind of interesting to me. Did we see it in the movie? I don't know if have y'all seen that movie yet?
No, we haven't seen it yet.
I mean, you guys can't go. You have to wait till. Well, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I mean. So definitely, it's one. Check it out, guys. Check it out. You know, when y'all get a chance. I know y'all are busy.
Yeah.
So
every time we say we're gonna go out and see the movies, we're like, oh, it's raining. I don't want to leave the house.
See, that I did it like that Thursday it came out.
Gotcha.
I went with a friend and we went and saw it. It was really good. It was one of those few movies that I actually don't mind going to see again, though. Like, I would actually go see it again. But in there, so the story is that guy really the movie. But the asteroid hit the Earth where Wakanda is. Oh yeah, you cover your ears. And there's vibranium on Earth. Cover your ears. You know, you just saw Captain America. You know vibranium. Anyway.
Some of us read the comics before seeing
it. Yeah, right.
So we know about it.
I remember when Captain America's shield was made of titanium. But hey, it was. The original shield was made of titanium. Keep it alone. So that's how far back
language.
Titanium.
Okay, Steve.
Language.
Anyway, so you know, so the thing is, this asteroid hit. We see that there's a lot of vibranium in it, and that makes you wonder: is that really the Soul Stone? Is the Soul Stone summoned in there? Now, if you've read the comics, you know what the abilities of the Soul Stone is. I don't want to give too much details in regards to it. If you haven't, you know, read the comics and you don't want to be spoiled, I'm not going to go into that. Look it up though. You can see the abilities of it. So some people don't believe it's in there. The other theory that's running out there is that in the trailer, the most recent trailer that shows Thanos landing on Earth, there's actually an orange planet that's shown. The Soul Stone is actually orange. So people are wondering if the Soul Stone is that planet itself that has either expanded into this big, huge baby planet, and that, you know, maybe if you break it down and blow it up, it'll be just the gem itself or the stone itself. So that's the other theory, is that we have seen it, but it's only been in the trailer.
It just needs to be imploded.
It just needs to be imploded. And that it's only in this trailer. But, you know, that's the theory. It makes you wonder, you know, I don't know if you've all watched, if either one of you have watched all the movies yet for Marvel, or if y'all are missing any of them.
I think we're missing a couple.
Missing 2 of them?
Yeah, we need to fix that, but yeah, we'll get around to it.
Yeah, I mean, you still got 2 months before the movie comes out almost. I mean, I'd recommend it. Watch them all so you get an idea of like what's going on with everything. And now that they moved it up a week, you know, that means it's got to be somewhere. And that's the whole thing with the MCU. They've showed every single one of the stones off. You know, we had the ether in Thor, the time in Doctor Strange, the mind in Avengers: Age of Ultron. Ooh, where's the Power Stone at? No, Power Stone was there. Power Stone was the ether. Mind is Avengers. Oh my god, go crazy because I can't remember the rest of them. I can't remember the other 2 stones are.
See, and this is why we need you guys. Help us out here.
The Time Stone is with Strange. Mind Stone's with that. Power Stone's there. The Cosmic Cube is with Thor. Did what's his face have one? Did y'all watch Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
What's his face has one of them? The guy they meet on the planet that's about to.
The Collector.
Yeah,
the Collector. Yeah. I think he has one. On the Guardians had one.
Yes.
So
Howard the Duck has the Orange Infinity Stone.
Oh my God, Howard the Duck! I hope Howard the Duck comes out. That'd be so cool to see.
I would love to see another Howard the Duck movie.
A little tidbit about the Howard the Duck that you see in the Marvel movies lately. You know who he's voiced by?
Yes.
Seth Green.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I love it. It's freaking Seth Green, and that worked out perfectly at Seth Green too. So it makes me wonder though, like, you know, why did Marvel show off 5 of the 6 stones? Like, what? Why couldn't we get the 6th stone in Black Panther? Not even the. Yeah. If you stay, there is 2 after credit scenes, one midway, of course, and one at the end. You know, it's Marvel's little gimmick. They always do it. You always need to stay for a clip at the end. Makes you wonder though, like, why are we not getting this last stone? What are they hiding? What's up their sleeve right now? We know that the end of Phase 3 is coming, or the start of Phase 3 is coming. We know Avengers is the end of a lot of superheroes. You just look at the contracts and you kind of get an idea of who's going to be alive after this film. And it, you know, makes me wonder, like, is there another player they're going to bring out that's going to lead the way? Who's going to replace who? You know, and that's why I'm kind of curious where the Soul Stone is.
That may be where the stone comes from.
Exactly. But the thing is, once Thanos gets his gauntlet, and it's done. You know, and that's what's going to happen is he's going to end it.
I thought you were going to give me any spoilers.
I mean, it's a gauntlet. He's seen them. Watch the previews. I'll do this myself. get the gauntlet on. I'm gonna go find my stones now. Found 2 of them. I mean, that's how Thanos shooters work.
They actually haven't shown 2 of the stones.
What's the other one?
Time and soul.
No, they show the time. Doctor Strange. Because he manipulates time.
The eye. The eye is supposed to be time.
Is time.
That's no.
That's why I don't like it either. Well, the cosmic cube is actually supposed to be another one. It's not the cosmic cube, really. That's why I don't like it. I'm like, it's the cosmic cube, not which is supposed to be the second most powerful. Yeah. It's supposed to be another. Anyway, it's.
That's just interesting because I thought about that because like no, they didn't show like one Doctor Strange. But that's the eye, not that's the stone. That's
supposed to be the stone. So because that's why he was able to beat Dormammu. But they switched all the.
So what they did use the time stone and reset the whole continuum and start all over again.
Right. We're gonna just reset this. Let's get this right. The cosmic stone, the cosmic cube is really a cosmic cube. It's the second most powerful thing in the universe. The eye is another powerful item. But, it's cool. It's gonna be funny. And that's the thing. Like the movies are gonna be a lot different from your comics. The cosmic cube is its own thing. It's not a part of the gems, or stones, however you want to call them. So we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be interesting where they lead with this, and hopefully maybe another preview will come out this month because April 27th is around the corner. So hopefully we'll be able to see exactly where that last stone is. And it'd be kind of interesting. Maybe that's how they're gonna open up the movie too. Is Thanos blowing up a planet because he's like, I don't care how many people I kill, I want the stone. That's more than likely what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's how Thanos rolls.
Although I would wonder if they're gonna do it that way. Then would that institute his relationship with trying to impress Death?
Maybe.
Oh,
I want to know how.
Which means they can bring Deadpool in because Deadpool and Death have a thing going on.
Thanos would rip Deadpool apart, and be like, "It's my woman."
But there's been a whole series of comics about that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I've watched it. I've read them, I should say. I mean, and that's the thing. That's where I'm kind of curious how they're going to open it. It'll be kind of a cool opening. It's like you see all these people and they're all happy-go-lucky, and Thanos is like, "Bam! I needed the gem. I don't care. I just killed 5 billion people."
Yeah, that's how Thanos rolls.
Exactly. Death. Another thing that we wanted to talk about was something you wanted to talk about actually as well.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, so
it's never coming. It's there. Done. Talk. Show's over, guys.
Yeah. Well, so here's the catch. They've released 2 new trailers.
No. That were out 3 years ago.
Well, they've got 2 new trailers. So let's start there. Let's start with the good news.
Good news, everybody.
Here's what we know. They're working closer to a release date. As of E3, they were saying that it should be released towards 3rd quarter of 2018 for PlayStation 4 and Xbox. They've also released 2 new trailers, kind of giving us a hint into some of the worlds that are going to be included, which will include Monsters, Inc., as well as Toy Story. Now, a lot of people have been kind of, they've really kind of been targeting the director, kind of like we talked about with the Robotech thing. People get pretty ugly when they're wanting for a game to come out. Now, so here's the thing is, this guy, rather than sitting back and saying, all right, I'm going to take the heat for this, he's like, nah, I'm gonna let that bus roll right over the top of Square Enix.
I told you, then back it up, hit him again, go back forward, hit him again.
So, people keep saying, oh yeah, they're taking too much time, Well, what it is Square Enix made a decision to upgrade the Unreal 4 player. Yeah.
The Unreal 4 engine or the player?
The player. So, the game has to be switched over to that now. Part of the setback, because the engine had nothing to do with the game originally. I mean, you have to make sure the game's compatible, of course. But basically what they kept doing is Square Enix kept saying, hey, we know we've got this whole Kingdom Hearts thing sitting here, but we have these other projects that are ahead of it. And they kept bumping other projects and giving them higher priority than Kingdom Hearts. Apparently, they don't understand the craziness of Kingdom Hearts fans. Because they're losing money. Let's be honest here. It really is a dollars and cents thing. A lot of things. If you've got a fandom, you will back that with every last penny you've got. And a lot of these folks, unfortunately are, holding out for Kingdom Hearts. That's going to be another one of those games, kind of like Monster Hunter, where I don't think they really are ready for the type of following it's going to get once it does release.
Yeah, I mean, Monster Hunter is just it broke everything. It breaks everything every time it comes out, and that's the sad thing.
Including the servers, from what I gather.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, it just seems like that's like, how can I delay my game more? Oh, I'm going to migrate everything over to this. Oh, look, I delayed my game longer. Now it's going to be another 5 years.
They're chasing other venues. And here's my take on it. From a business perspective, the smart thing is to go where you know your money is.
Right.
You know Kingdom Hearts is money.
Right.
Now, so unless it's a matter of they're afraid that without going to this new engine, it's not going to perform the same, and they're going to have to cut back on the graphics, maybe?
And that's a possibility. You know, that means they're in the end with the consoles. So does that mean there could be another system on the way that they have to get ready for too?
That's a possibility, especially coming Q4. Because I wonder if they're getting ready for Scorpion.
Maybe. Well, Scorpion's out.
That's right. Scorpion did come out.
X. So, but the thing is, there's rumors already of PlayStation 5 coming out. So it could be that since Square Enix is very close to Sony, since Sony owned them for so long, that maybe they push it out and they have to worry about that now, which is a big possibility.
Yeah, very big possibility.
A big issue with that, though, is because they've waited so fucking long to get this going, you know, and that's a problem. That is a problem with these kind of games, is you take this long to get them to come out, and now, you know, that's what's happening. So hopefully they get that going. I mean, I've never played them. Did you play them all? Or
I haven't played them any of them, actually. They look a lot of fun, but I'm not a huge Disney fan. I'm sure it's going to be to many people's dismay. I am like, Disney's not bad. They're just not my jam.
They're not my jam. They're not my thing. They're not my cup of tea, is what she's saying.
Yeah. I mean, they put out some great stuff, which is really kind of cool. But they also, there's, you know, a lot of other stuff that I just really, I can't get into it.
It's because of what they did with the Disney Infinity figures, isn't it?
What they did to Disney Infinity figures?
The next wave before they quit producing Disney Infinity was planned out, was supposed to be Hercules. Including Meg.
Were you the one that stole the sign?
Yes.
So she stole a sign from McDonald's.
20 plus years ago. So it's outside of statute of limitations, sir.
So you can talk about it.
Yeah.
So she stole a sign from McDonald's.
When the Hercules movie came out, McDonald's had this huge push. Toys, plates, cups. And they had these really epic men's and women's restroom signs. And so first they just kind of taped them up there. That's how I got my first one.
The first one?
First one.
I only knew about the one I remember.
No, I have the men's and women's restroom. Oh. So apparently I was not the first person to say, I'm going to steal this. It apparently was a huge item that was getting stolen. So they got this really heavy duty tape. Like the double-sided foam tape.
Okay.
To put them up on their bathroom doors. So I was in a town north of the town that I was in. We had a friend's pickup truck. There were like 7 of us. Went to the friend who had the pickup truck and said, hey, I need burger keys. I need something out of my car, out of my backpack. And you're them down. The other friends were...
So that's why she's missing on Hercules before they quit it. Because you wanted to steal some more signs?
No. I wanted my Meg figure.
You wouldn't have gone to Best Buy and stole one or something else?
No.
Okay.
Because here's the catch. Hercules is one of the most underrated Disney films ever. Because Meg is not a princess.
She isn't, is she?
No, she's an amazing character, but she's not a princess. And she's not... I mean, it did better than movies like Batman and Robin, but I think we all can understand how that could happen.
Thank you, George Schumacher. Thank you.
That man is never...
But it did give us an amazing soundtrack. Anyway, we digress.
That really did digress.
So, you know, anytime there's... Yep.
Treasure Planet.
And they always leave out Hercules. And it hurts me right here. It gets me right here. It gets right in the feels.
Right there.
And so, yeah, Disney was supposed to put out, and the next round of Infinity was scheduled, and they had them modeled and everything. Meg, Hades, and Hercules. And then they said, oh, never mind. So, yeah, that make my heart kind of go here. You know, but, you know, it happens, and, you know, these are the decisions that the creators make. Just like the newest decision that's being made by DC, right?
Yes. On that note, give me a second. I gotta do something real quick. I don't think... What?
So he just abandons her?
Yeah, I just abandoned ship. Like,
I am abandoning you.
Story of my life.
You get kicked out. You know what? And this is... See? I'm gonna the cat real quick.
So you're just a quail man.
So yeah, I gotta do red. So it is coming back. What's coming back is the red trunks. He's getting his red trunks back. And I'm gonna sit in these now. That feels comfortable. Feels weird, but comfortable. So in Superman 1000 coming out next month, me and Grim were talking like the last 10 years or so. So this one, what they're doing now though is they are bringing back the fact that Superman has stating that well, not now, but they have stated that Superman at the time was not our Superman, and our Superman was kind of Quail Man. He was like, okay, so personally I don't care for Superman too much. And it's funny, I don't like him, but I love Silver Surfer. He has to blow up a whole freaking planet if he could. The problem with them is the only way to give them something to do is the whole world has to be in danger. So because hey, there's someone stealing my purse. Superman's gonna be like, and I could like break our beings of Demi. The only thing that Silver Surfer, I guess, is why I like him that he has over Superman. So now the writers don't mind taking it back and bringing. It's nice to see them going back a little more to their roots.
Into a cooling system, like a little mini swamp cooler.
That'd be weird and disgusting all at the same time. Does he even have to go to the bathroom now?
That's how Kryptonian comes to be.
You have no butthole.
Becomes so strong.
Yeah.
Because he's not the. Okay, let's not go there.
No, because it's the sun, alright? It's this yellow sun because the red sun gives him no powers and the blue sun makes him a god. Literally, it makes him a god.
Yeah, but...
He doesn't have any fiber to process through everything.
Say what you want about Superman, but understand that he did get beat by a bat with no powers. And just...
the bat...
Billionaire philanthropist.
Billionaire...
He was smart, he
greatest detective in the world. But that's not even in continuity, though, which is sad thing. Batman's never beaten him in the actual comics. So let's face it.
He didn't have a fight in real life, so...
He didn't, man. It was all fake.
Alternative facts, man. Fake news.
Fake news. Batman beats Superman. Fake news. It must be made by Fox News. It was fake. Whatever. Anyway. We're gonna go.
If I can't make the jokes I want to make, y'all need to shut up.
Yo, you don't get... Yeah, because you go over there about with them. So, definitely check out Action Comics number 1000 coming out next month. No matter what, hate him, love him. The fact is, number 1000. I think Batman's going to be the next one because first and technically comic book to hit 1000. Hitting the 100 mark's awesome, 200, etc. But 1000 for the last 70 years, guys. This is amazing. I recommend. That's what I'm saying because she actually had Archie comics back in the day when they first came out, and she would tell me all the stories about this.
She's gonna walk into a chunk like you.
I'm waiting for it, right?
I will laugh and enjoy that.
I'll be like, I was gonna duck.
You wouldn't even do duck because it's that Mexican mentality. It's like dead aim.
Dead aim, yeah.
Just even if I hit behind you, it would curve midair. Sundays at 7. Is there anything else you want to add to this? Anything else you want to throw out there?
I was gonna say, don't forget Tuesday nights. Watch us on Mixer on Xbox. You can either watch Vash or you can watch it through Shield Mix until Sea of Thieves releases. And then you'll see that change for Sea of Thieves once it releases here in a couple of weeks.
Are we going to Sea of Thieves or are we just going to add a new day for that? What do you want to do?
We can switch to Sea of Thieves for a bit. We can at least do like a week or two of it.
Sounds good to me.
See what people think.
Yeah, are you going to be okay on this one? Because they don't have splints when you fall and break your leg like you always do.
I don't always break my leg.
Sometimes he gets eaten by a bear.
I never got eaten by a bear.
No, he's like, help, I need help from the bear. I go and help him, the bear chases me.
That's why I never got eaten by the bear. True. I've never been killed by a bear or a dog in that game.
Well, you have Grim.
Yeah, I just usually run until I find Grim. And I'm like, help! Thanks. And they run off. Yeah. So, that's on Tuesdays.
Wednesdays we have new comic reviews.
Yep.
Thursdays we have our rant.
We have the rant on Thursdays. Fridays will be some type of review on games, board games. Maybe even start doing books itself in there. But it's going to be my review day. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for it because I got to find something to review. Games don't come out all the time, so it's kind of tough on that one. But you can always get a new video game. It's hard to find that part. And, funds. Look, I see funds. If I have funds, I can buy random video games too.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but definitely there will be reviews on Fridays. Is that what we have right now?
That's what we have right now. I want to start doing some more cosplay tutorials. Just things have been really kind of hectic with LARP season coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been doing as much sewing and crafting as I should be because we've been in planning stages. Because here in the San Antonio area, a group that I'm part of, Heroes and Villains of Cosplay, we are preparing a medieval LARP for sometime in July, loosely based off of the game Zombie Side.
And then there's the idea for the medieval
Well, that will be photos. That is not that will be coming up in the fall, and that is going to be some really cool photos you guys are going to see. So
exactly, and make sure you take pictures with that,
Yeah.
or call me or my other friend who can do photography for you, and we can get that going.
Sure.
So
yeah, we will. We're gonna have some. We're gonna be about. I know that Grim and I are gonna be going out to Sherwood at the end of the month.
for those of what's Sherwood? For those who don't know, 'cause
Sherwood
this
is a
San Antonio
Renaissance
thing.
festival in
Hello,
the Austin area.
Kumakumai.
Hi, Kumakumai.
Kumakumai.
Or
I said that
Kumakami.
right.
Or is it Kumakami?
Oh, is it Kumak? I am so sorry if I mispronounced that.
Yeah, and I just followed his lead at first. I was like, wait a minute, no, there's a name. Kumakami.
I am so sorry.
So what it is it is a Sherwood Forest is a permanent standing Ren fair here. They primarily run in the spring from March through April. Then we have the bigger Ren fair that comes around in the fall, which is the Texas Renaissance Festival that it runs from October through the end of November.
Oh,
Zeke.
Zeke.
Oh, okay.
I forgot you switched it, man. I'm sorry. I apologize for that, man.
You can beat him up for that later. I'll hold him. Yeah. See, Kami like.
Oh,
easy.
Kami.
Yeah.
And I just watched 129 too this morning.
So we're gonna be heading out to that. I'm not sure how much cosplaying we're gonna be doing for that because we're kind of just checking it out to see how much it's grown. I may get some pictures of my steampunk. I may pirate it up. I might even go a little gypsy. We'll just kind of have to see what I have time to put together in the next couple weeks for that. So
That'll be fun, and definitely something to check out. I'll be in Dallas hopefully in April, so I will make sure to get a lot of video for that for you guys. I think that's the only one I'm doing that's event-wise. I don't think I'm doing anything else. Are we doing anything else?
nothing I
think
know
so.
right now. Nothing big that I know of. Now one thing, if you may want to come out to this,
What's that? I don't want to.
Comic Palooza.
Isn't that Houston?
No, that's here. It is Cartoonapalooza. Cartoonapalooza.
Okay, because Comic Palooza is in Houston.
Yeah,
I was like,
sorry.
wait.
Yeah, sorry. Cartoonapalooza is a 80s themed comic book convention that is going to be held out at the Wonderland of the Americas. Now, the cool thing about this, it's a free convention.
Oh, speaking of which,
And it is an all 80s cartoon based, so it should be a lot of fun out there. So your G.I. Joes, your Care Bears, all that fun stuff. So y'all, we have taken up a full hour of your time this evening. So we are going to go ahead and let you guys get back to what you need to get back to at the end of your night.
No. Yeah. I'll be on later on tonight on Twitch. So follow me either. I'll probably actually just be on Vash Stampede. So twitch.tv/VashStampede66. I'll be on there tonight playing some Gears of War 4. In case you don't want to watch some little video of me and a couple of coworkers. I will do not die in Gears of War, so I fucking chainsaw motherfuckers. I need to get like a Samuel Jackson thing for that. But yeah, I'll be on there tonight, guys. Don't forget, Shield Maiden will be
On Mixer on Tuesday.
as well as myself. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Enjoy the new show. Again, it'll be a weekly thing, 7 o'clock, so make sure you are here. We will be posting it all week, letting you know when we're on. Stay geeky, guys. Stay geeky.
As always, fly that geek flags high. Signing out.